on many of the processes that we did not have before. But you are journalists, we are in the medical team, but for both you and us, pneumococcal vaccine is not a simple topic. So I will try to go slowly and explain things, but you may have questions, but vaccination on pneumococcus to understand is much more complex than many other things. So if you have a little bit thing that you don't understand, you can ask for clarification, but it's not as easy as one would like to have. So I will try to be slow and explain more in details. So this is my disclosures, and I will not read it because it will take the whole afternoon, but you probably can get those disclosures if you need. Now let me just start, and I'm sure that you are so this is why we classify them by serotypes, because we know the serotype, that means with which capsule. Some of them cause more disease, some of them cause less disease, some of them are more capable to sit in your nose, some of them are less capable to sit in your nose. And so when we design the vaccine, we also have to design a vaccine against specific capsules. So this is, although pneumococcus or strep pneumonia is one of the most important causes of disease in the world, both in children and in the elderly. Sepsis, meningitis, pneumonia, sinusitis, many others. It is actually not a real bacterium that usually causes disease. It causes often disease, but actually it is normally. Now, this is just an example that is taken. It can be very severe because the bug, the organism, can leave the lung, make a hole through the lung, and go to the lung, and a champion in terms of number of the syndrome, and causes insufficiency of the kidneys, and you need to have dialysis and many other problems. United States. So you see the 19A go up in the United States, but becomes more and more antibiotic resistant. So this spelled trouble. It needed to be solved. So the two vaccines that came after was PCV10 or Synflorix, and the PCV13 or Prevnar 13, and you can see additional serotypes, but most important, 19A is here, it's not in the others. Now, the people that produced PCV10 were hoping that the 19F, which is a cousin of 19A, in their vaccine, will be able to take rid of 19A also. And this was their hope, and this is why they did not produce it with 19A. And they were wrong, as we're going to see very soon. So look at Taiwan. Taiwan started to use PCV7 and had in Taiwan a lot of the serotypes. This is from blood and meningitis. This is the number of cases that they had in young children from the serotypes in PCV7. And this was said, and it does show you that it's not enough to have 19F, and then actually you get a lot of disease if you don't do PCV13 with that. Okay. Sorry. This is another country. This is in Colombia, I think. Probably. Oh no, this is in Belgium still. This is carriage of 19A. So this is all related also to carriage, and you can see how when this, except the 19A never went down. If anything, went a little bit up. But that was not the big problem. The big problem is that they did not succeed, and two that were using PCV10, Chile and Finland. This is the invasive disease that are caused by 19A in children, young children, so those who received the vaccine. And you can see how 19A went down very fast. In Israel,
다 세로타입이 다르거든요. 아까 19A가 좀 중요하시다고 하셨고, 저희 같은 경우는 지금 소아에서는 19A 제외하고 10A 10A가 이제 13가에 포함되진 않지만 지금 저희 역학적으로 봐서는 10A가 한 33% 정도의 그 세로타입 10A가 발견 그 프레벌런스를 차지하고 있거든요. 그래서 저 그 세계랑 좀 다르고 이게 지역마다 다 다르기 때문에 지금 우리나라 상황에서는 최근 역학을 봤을 때 10A가 가장 그 소아들 사이에서는 가장 프레벌런스가 높다고 보시면 될 것 같습니다.